Good morning, students. How are you? I hope that all are good. Now we are going to start our class. Okay, Max grade 6 session 20. Now we will see the bar graph. Okay, what is meant by bar graph? Bar graph consists of equally spaced parallel bars whose length and height are proportional to the number of items given. Okay, we have two types of bar graph, children, that is the horizontal bar graph and vertical bar graph. We are very familiar with those bar graphs. Whenever we are seeing the news channels and all, we will be able to see those bar graphs with the line for representing the data. We'll be seeing, okay, like that only we have to. Okay, children, now we will start the example 5.3. What is given in 5.3? Just look at the book. What is given, ma? The bar graph is given. Sunday activity of students. So in Sunday, what are the activities done by the students? That is only given. So what are the things given? Just read it. Reading comics, solving puzzles, reading novels, reading stories, studying subjects. So these are the activities done by the students. Now we will see the questions. Study the above bar graph and answer the following questions. So what is the first question? Which activity is followed by maximum number of students? Which is followed by maximum number of students? Which is more here in the bar graph? Which one is more? The reading stories only more. So that is only the answer. So for the first question, what is the answer? Reading stories. Second question. How many students in all spend their time on solving puzzles? So they are asking the number of students. Okay, solving puzzles we have to check, and take your scale and just have it. Please take your scale. Okay, we can see that where it is placed, the bar graph is placed between 6 and 8. Okay, in between 6 and 8, which number we have? What is the number we have, ma? 7. So that is only the answer. So how many students in all spend their time on solving puzzles is 7. The answer is 7. Now third question. The total number of students who follow either reading stories or reading their subjects. So we have to count the number of students, total number of students who's reading stories as well as reading their subject. So reading stories is what? How many, ma? 8. Reading subjects is 4. So 8 plus 4 is 12. That is only your answer. Next one, the fourth question. The activity followed by minimum number of students. Okay, only less part. What is minimum? Minimum means only the less part only. So what is here? Very less part. Here the less part is studying subject. So maximum of the students on Sunday, they will spend for only less time for the studying subjects. Okay. Next one. Fifth question. The number of students who took part in reading comics. So number of students who took part in reading comics. Yeah, this also lies between 4 and 6. 4 and 6 means what? What is the number is there? 5. So your answer is 5. Okay, children, do you understood this question? Now we will go for the exercise number 5.3. Okay, see the first question, ma. Read the given bar graph which shows the percentage of marks obtained by Brinda in different subjects in an assignment test. Okay, so Brinda's mark in an assignment test, they have given one bar graph. We have to analyze it, then we have to answer the question. Okay, now observe the bar graph and answer the following questions. What is one unit they have given? One unit is 10 marks, right? Yeah, because 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, like this it has raised by 10 percentage, right? So that is only given. One unit is equal to 10 percentage of marks on vertical line. Yeah, it is given like this only because it is raised by 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Right? This is only the answer. Second one. Brinda has scored maximum marks in which subject? Dash subject. So maximum marks she scored in which subject, ma? Mathematics. It is only bigger one. Okay, it is only larger one. So we can write the answer as maximum. That is mathematics. Third one. Brinda has scored minimum marks. So in which subject she had got less marks? In which subject, ma? That is language. Language she got very less marks. So that is language subject. Okay. Fourth one. The percentage of marks scored by Brinda in science. So in science, how much, what is the mark of Brinda? So now also, if you have doubt, you just have your scale and then measure the bar graph, where the bar graph is present between 60 to 70. So what is the number between 60 to 70? 65 is a number, okay, because this is we can have with the help of the scale, okay. What is the answer? 65 percentage is her mark. Okay, next one. Brinda scored 60 mark in the subject dash. In which subject she got 60? In English she got 60. Brinda scored, next question, Brinda scored 20% more in dash subject than dash subject, okay. In English she got 60, in mathematics she got 80, okay. So that is only given. So 20% more in mathematics because her mark is 80, right, than the subject English. In English she got 60, okay. So it's 20% more than mathematics. Sorry, English is more than, English is less than mathematics, right? Okay. Children, now we will see the second question. Chitra has to buy laddus in order to distribute to her friends as follows. Classes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number of laddus 70, 60, 45, 80, 55. And draw the bar graph for this data. Okay, we have to draw the bar graph for this data, right? So how to draw the bar graph? See children, now we will write the answer for this. So number of laddus for different classes. So that girl Chitra has to give the laddus, right? So what is a scale? We can take 1 unit is equal to 10 laddus, right? So with the help of that 1 unit is equal to 10 laddus only, we are going to frame this part, okay? 0, 1, that is 1 unit is nothing but 10, right? 2 unit means 2 into 10, 20. 3 unit, 3 into 10, 30. 4 unit, 4 into 10, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, like that 0 to 100 you have to write in this side, okay. So in this side what you will be representing? Number of students, because this side is for the number of students, okay. Now this side is for the classes. The horizontal side is for the classes. That is classes. What are the classes they have given? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Okay. Now what is the question they have given in 6th class? In 6th class there is 70 laddus, right? So you have to draw the bar graph for 70, okay. You have to start drawing from 0 to 70, okay, of both the side, then you can shade it, okay. This is only for the 70. Next one, 7th class 60. So start from 0, okay. Leave some space and draw the bar graph. Now start from 0 and end with 60, okay. This is for the 60, class number 7. Now class 8, 45. How to draw for 45? We having only 10 units, right? That is 10, 20, 30, 40. How to draw it? Listen children, listen carefully. How to draw it for 45? 45 lies between 50 to 40. In between 50 to 40 you have to stop drawing it, okay. Start from 0 and end with 45, okay. In between 50 to 40 you will be having 45, right? So in that 45 only you will be drawing it, okay. Now just draw that and shade it. This is for the class 8. Next, for the class 9, what is given? 80. So how to draw 80? It is very easy. Start from 0, 0 and end with 80. Draw the line and complete the box. Okay, this is only the class number 9. Next, for the class number 10. For the class 10, what they have given? 55. Okay. So where the 55 lies, how to draw it? Same. Very simple. That is, it lies between 50 to 60. You have to start from 0 and ends with the between line, okay, where we have the 55, like that we have to end with 55. This is only our 55. Like this you have to draw and complete the box and shade it, okay. This is only the answer for the second question. Okay children, do you understand? Now we will go for the third question. What is the third question given? The fruits liked by students of all class are as follows. Draw a bar graph for this data. Okay, some students, so we too like the fruits. Okay, we'll be liking different fruits, banana, grape, apple, mangoes, like that. In the question also they have given the fruits liked by the students of a classes. Okay, now with the given data we have to draw a bar graph for this data. Okay, so what are the fruits they have given, children? Banana, grapes, apples, mangoes, guavas, papayas and other fruits. Number of students for banana, the 8 students like banana, 10 students like grapes, like that we have to take it. So 8 like apple, 7 like mangoes, 12 like guava, 3 like papaya and 2 likes other fruits. How to draw the bar graph? We have to represent with the bar graph in this given data. We'll be having the bar graph. See children, how to draw it. Fruits liked by the students. This is only your heading. Okay. For the scale, what you should write for the scale? We are just taking 1 unit is equal to 1 student. Okay, it is enough because you just see what is given. With the numbers only it is given. You can start from 0 and you can end with 12 because 12 is the last number. Okay. We can take 1 unit is equal to 1 students. Okay, ma? In the horizontal side, we can write the fruits. We can name the fruits name. Okay. For the vertical side, you should write the number of students. Okay. You should start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Now, you have to write here fruits. Okay. Now, see the first one, bananas. Bananas are liked by 8 students. So start from 0 and end with 8. Okay. Put the box and shade it or whatever the symbols you like, you can draw it. Okay. It is your wish, children. Next one. Apple, grapes. Grapes we have 10. Okay. Start with 0, end it with 10. Okay. And you can shade the box. You should complete the box completely. Then go for apples. Apples we have 8. So start with 0 and end with 8. Okay. Then complete the box, shade it or whatever you want you can do. Next one, mangoes. Mangoes are 7. So start with 0 and end with 7. Okay. Next, guavas. Guavas start with 0, end with 12. Put the box, complete the box. Papayas 3. Okay. Start with 0, end with 3. Okay. Complete the box. Next one, other fruits 2. Start from 0 and end with 2. Okay, this is only the given part. Okay, ma. Now we will start the fourth question. Okay, the question is, the pictograph below gives the number of absentees on different days of a week. In class 6, draw the bar graph for the same. Okay, in a class 6 there are some absentees in a class. Now we are going to draw the graph. Okay, they have given the data. With the help of the data we are going to draw the graph. Okay, see, listen it carefully. The days are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Then next one, number of absentees. In Monday only 1 is given. In Tuesday half is given. In Wednesday 1.5 is given. In Thursday 2 is given. Friday nil. And Saturday 1, 2, 3. 3 full is there and 1/2 is there. So 3.5 it is. See, the next line is very important. So what is given? The full half. Okay, the full picture represents 4 students. Then the half picture represents only 2 students. You have to remember carefully. So totally what you will be getting for this one? You will be getting 4 for the Monday. Right. For Tuesday, how many absentees? 2. For Wednesday, what you will get? So 4. This full is 4. This half is 2. So 4 plus 2 is 6. The next one, the 2 is full. Okay, so then you will be getting 4 plus 4 is 8. Now Friday is 0, so nil it is. Next one, Saturday, 1, 2, 3. So 3 4s are how much, ma? 12. So this 12 plus this half is 2. Okay, so you will be getting 14. Okay, now we are going to represent with the help of the bar graph. We are going to represent in the bar graph. See children, what is given in the bar graph? Okay, the absentees in different classes, different days. What is the scale we can take? The scale, these all are in even numbers, right? So we can take with the even numbers. So 1 unit is equal to 2 students we can take. In the horizontal side you can write the days, and in the vertical side we can write the number of absentees. What are the days we have? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You can write this. And for the vertical side you will be having number of absentees. Number of absentees, we have taken 1 unit is equal to 2 units, 2 students, right? So just start with 0 and you have to increase with 2 units. Add 2 units by 0. So 0 plus 2 is 2. Then 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Like that you have to increase with the number where you can stop. But 12 till 12 is also enough. Till 14 is enough because 14 only given in our question. Now Monday. See the question, ma'am. For Monday, how many absentees? 4. So just start from 0, end with 4. The bar graph. Okay. You can draw this bar graph. Straight away you can draw it. Okay, it's a vertical bar graph. You can draw this, and inside you can draw any of the whatever you like. You can draw either smileys or you can shade it. The next one, Tuesday 2. So start with 0 and end with 2. Okay, then you complete the box. For Wednesday we'll be having 6. Okay, start from 0 and end with 6. Then complete the box as you like. Then for Thursday we'll be having 8. So start from 0 and end with 8 and complete the box as you like. And Friday, what is Friday? Friday is 0, so nil. So just leave as it is the Friday. Don't do anything in Friday. Okay, is it clear? Then go for the Saturday. Saturday we have 14 absentees. So start from 0 and end with the 14 and then complete the box. That is your wish. Okay. Now we are completed this one. Now we will go for the objective type question. Fifth question. A bar graph can be drawn using. So how we can draw the bar graph? Either we can draw the bar graph by horizontal bars or vertical bars. See children, please take your page number, that is 100. Okay, in this also they have given vertical bar graph and horizontal bar graph. So we can represent either in this form or we can represent in this form. That is only given. Okay, so what is the answer? Option number D. Put tick or round it, either horizontal bars or vertical bars. Next one, question number 6. The spaces between any two bar in a bar graph. So what is that spaces between any two bars? So these are the bars, right? Any two bar in a bar graph. It should be what? Are the same. Yes, it should be same. For what is the space should be same, similar for this. Okay, so this space is same and this space is also same. Okay, that is only given. You just put tick or circle that option B, are the same. Okay, now we completed exercise 5.3. Okay children, before starting this exercise 5.4, I'll say you some informations. Okay, in exercise 5.3 we have fifth question. Okay, in that they have given the book back answer is C mark, but the right answer is D. Okay, just follow this one. The right answer is D. Don't follow your book back answers. Something is given wrong. Okay, now we will go for the exercise 5.4. Now see the first question. The heights in centimeters of 4 children are. So 40 children they have given. 40 children's height they have given some 40 children's. Now we have to prepare a tally mark table. Already the tally mark we have shown in exercise 5.1. Okay. Now the same thing we are going to just recollect it. What are the numbers are there? You have to write it, ma'am. What are the numbers they have given? First you have to put the tabular column. Make a 3 tables, like a 3 tabular column, just make it. And first column you have to write the heading of heights. Heights in centimeters they have given in centimeters, so follow that. The next one is tally mark and the third table is frequency. Okay, now what is given in here? The heights 110. So just write that 110, 111, 110, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119 and 120 given. Okay, so just please write the numbers here and find out how much times it occurs in the question. Okay, how many times it occurs? The height 110, that is 5 times it occurs. The next one 111 is 8 times, 112 is 4 times, 113 is 5 times, 114 is 2 times, 115 is 4 times, 116 is 3 times, 117 only no it doesn't occur itself. Okay, 117 is it doesn't occur. Then 118 is 2 times, 119 is 1 time, 120 is 6 times. Okay children, now we are going to write the tally mark for this one. So how we will be writing for the tally mark for 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have to just cut down. Okay, cut down for 5. For 8, how we will be writing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have to cut it. 6, 7, 8. Okay. For 4, how you will be writing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. For 5, how we will be writing? 1, 2, 3, 4. For 5th one, you have to cut it. For 2, how we will be writing? 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. For 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. For 1, 1, 17, we don't have any 1, 1, 17 here. So, you can just put slash in both the columns for 1, 1, 17. Okay. For in 1, 1, 18, we have 2. So, the tally mark we have to write 1, 2. Draw the line 1, 2. Then for 1, 1, 9, only 1. So, 1. For 120, we have 6. So, 6 for 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. For 5, you just cut it, and 6 is one more 1. Now we have to find the total. How to find the total? Very easy. We have to add all the frequency. Add carefully. Don't do any mistakes. So we have to add all the frequency. Then we will be getting 40. Then we can go for the second question, children. Please do listen carefully, children. The following pictograph shows the total saving of a group of friends in a year. Some friends are there, some friends are saving some money, or some yes, they are saving some money. That is only given. They have represented as a pictograph. Each picture represents a saving of rupees 100. So one pictures, that is rupees 100 pictures. Okay, it is one picture represents rupees 100. Okay, so answer the following question. So Ruby, how much Ruby does Ruby have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. So 5 into 100 is 500. So her saving amount is 500. For Malar Kodi, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 into 100 is 700. The next for Tasnim, 1, 2, 3, 4. So Tasnim is 400. Next one, Kurali, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is 500. Okay, Inia says only 1, 2, 3, 300. Okay, children? Okay. Is it easy to find out that answer? Now we are going to go for the question, the subdivision number 1. So what is given? What is the ratio of Ruby's saving to that of Tasnim's? So they are asking Ruby and Tasnim's saving. They are asking the ratio. What is ratio? We have to represent with the help of the is to. Okay, with the help of the is to, we are going to represent it. The ratio of Ruby's saving to that of Tasnim's saving. So first you have to write the Ruby's saving, then Tasnim's saving. So already we know that Ruby's saving is 500, and Tasnim's saving is 400. Okay, so 500 divided by 400, 100 will get cancelled. Answer is 5 by 4. In the question what they have given, we need to find with the help of the ratio. Okay, so generally you should not leave as it is 5 by 4. This is the right answer. You should not leave as it is. You have to see the question carefully, that they have given the ratio. Then you have to represent in the ratio only. That is 5:4. Then see the B question. What is the ratio of Kurali saving to that of others? So they are comparing Kurali with others, right? So Kurali and others too. Okay, for others what you have to do? We know the Kurali saving, right? So Kurali says rupees 500, but we don't know the other savings. Is it right? Yes. So you have to add all the others. So others is 500, Ruby's is 500, Malar Kodi is 700, Tasnim is 400. Leave the Kurali because they are asking Kurali to others. And take Inias. Inias is 300. Okay, what we will be getting totally? What is the answer? That is 1000, 0. Now 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 plus 4 is 16. 16 plus 3 is 19. Okay, so what is the answer? 1900. Is it clear, children? Then now you can write the answer. So first one is Kurali's saving divided by others saving. What is Kurali saving? 500. 500 divided by others is what? 1900. Okay, the 100 and 100 will get cancelled. 5 by 19 is the answer. But here also they have given the ratio, so you have to represent in the form of 5:19. Is it clear? Yes. Now we will go for the third question. How much is Ineas saving? So how much Ineas saves? So Ineas saving is 300. We know, we are already found in that box itself. Okay, 3 into 100 rupees 300. Then next one, see the D question. Fourth question, find the total amount of savings of all the friends. Of all the friends we need to find. So how to find the total amount? Very easy. You need to add all the things, right? So if we add all the things, 5 plus 7 plus 4 plus 5 plus 3 into 100. So what is the answer you will be getting? 2400 is a total saving. Okay, children, 2400. You have to write the symbol too, because in the question they have given total amount. So the amount should be represented in the form of the symbol. Okay, the next one, Ruby and Kurali save the same amount. Say true or false. So what is the savings of Ruby? Just check in your book. What is the saving? Ruby 500. Yes. Kurali saving is 500. So the given question is true. You should write the given question is true. The answer is true. Okay. Do you understand, children? Now we will go for the third question. What is the third question? There are 1000 students in a school. So a school contains 1000 students. Data regarding the mode of transport of the students is given below. So we too know that. Okay, in our biodata, our teachers will be writing that mode of transport of us, right? Yes, same like that only given in this question. So draw a pictograph to represent the data. We need to represent the data with the help of the pictograph. So what are the data given? Mode of travel. So on foot, bicycle, scooter, bus, car. Number of students are there? 350, 300, 100, 150, 100 and 100. Right, now we are going to represent this by a pictograph. Okay, what is pictograph, ma? We need to represent with the help of the diagram, that is by the picture. Okay, now same only we are going to do the pictograph of the mode of transport of the students. Okay, children, mode of travel, number of one student. So this one student represents 50 students, right? So on foot, what is given? The number is 350. So 350 divided by 50. What is the answer? 350 divided by 50? 7. Okay, just draw the 7 diagrams here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, ma. The next for the bicycle, 300. 300 divided by 50 is how much? 6. Okay, so you have to draw the 6 diagrams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The diagrams is your wish. You can draw any diagram. Okay, next one, scooter. Scooter is 150. So 150 divided by 50 is how much? 3. Draw the 3 diagrams. 1, 2, 3. Then bus. Bus is 100. 100 divided by 50 is 2. 1, 2. Car. Car is 100. 100 divided by 50 is 1, 2. Okay, children, do you understand? Purinjada ellarkum? Now we completed the exercise 5.4.
Now children, we completed chapter 5, that is exercise 5.1 to 5.4. All the examples and exercise sums. Now your homework is exercise 5.3, 2, 3, 4 and exercise 5.4, 1 to 3 sums. What I send you in your PDF, you just see and write in your max note. Thank you, children. Stay home and stay safe.